Sun was in Aquarius, and it just barely moved into Pisces. And maybe I could feel that sensitivity start to come on, but who knows? So for the next 30 days, from February 19th to March 20th, the Sun will be in Pisces. So there's a lot of things that you can do in the Sun's in Pisces. You can certainly draw art. You can paint. You can pull out those colored pencils and crayons and paint brushes and go to your attic and paint something, whatever it is. You are the creator. Maybe listening to Bob Ross, the artist, the natural artist. There's that. There is music, singing, composing music, writing songs as well, listening to it, writing works of fiction like short stories, novels, or poems. Not only that, but there are spiritual practices as well, such as meditating, connecting to the divine, because your connection to the divine is going to be important the next 30 days, because that's a huge theme for Pisces, connection to a higher power, a higher state of being, upping your vibration. Not only that, but there's journaling, writing down how you're feeling, and what you want to manifest. It's also a great time to do some soul searching. Pull out the New Year's resolutions that you did at the beginning of the year. Maybe make some changes, take things out that you don't want, put things in that you do want, so that when the brand new year begins on March 21st, when the Sun enters Aries on the 20th, then you are ready to go and, really making the most out of your goals and ambitions when the Sun enters the hot cardinal fire sign Aries. Spend some time alone as well. There is also oracle cards. Like I just got this new deck recently, the Shaman's Dream Oracle, where you have cards basically like pictures that are symbolic. It's like spirit talking to you, and you're connecting to the divine. For getting advice, manifestation, asking questions, preferably not yes or no questions. It's a great time to pull out those oracle cards and utilize them to take advantage of these 30 days. Now, the big conversation that I really, really want to talk about with Pisces is escapism versus reality. Last 30 days, I talked about rebelling versus being open and bringing your own things into the mix, as adding your own piece of puzzle to society, about how it's wonderful to rebel as long as you're not hurting others and hurting relationships with others. Now, escaping versus reality. When Neptune was discovered in the late to mid 1800s, mid to late 1800s, it introduced a lot of neat things, such as, and maybe neat is an understatement, such as movies. You're watching a movie and it looks totally real. It's not. Pictures, photographs, and nicotine and other drugs and alcohol as well, which Pisces does not want to be here. Pisces does not want to be here in this world, because there's a great sensitivity toward so many things. There's a hypersensitivity, and with the drugs and alcohol, escaping and going to that sort of state. But don't do that, because the saying, the mantra of Pisces is, I blend the worlds between the not pipe dream, up here, the in the clouds, the fantasies, the imagination, the dream, and I am going to make it tangible. I'm going to make it count down here on earth with what I am deciding to do, and choosing to be here now, be in the now, because the opposite sign is Virgo, and meditation can also be very, very grounding. With the Pisces, compassion and unconditional love. Take that and, well, serve. Virgo is very, very conscious about the body, your health, your nutrition, how you're taking after yourself, your habits, what are your habits as well, functional aspects of your life, others, well-being and health as well, sitting around the table and establishing your health and what needs to work out, a round table, and also what are you doing in your front yard that could be beneficial to your health in late summer. This year is directly opposite late summer. So, that is really the invitation of the next 30 days. And when I make this video again, it is going to be my time and so many other people's time to shine when the new year begins. But before then, we need divine connection and we need self-reflection. Thank you for tuning in.